afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club here at the ground or tuning in around the world at Polo Line TV. You're very, very welcome. We've got the game up today will be Emaar versus Equities. So Emaar have won 2 from 2 in their first 2 games. Equity a 0 from 2. This is the last game of their qualification stages. So as it stands, actually, Emaar have already gone through to the semi-finals. Equity are through to the subsidiary semis. And my name's Tim Ward. I'll be your host throughout this game and the rest of the tournament. So this game is not the most important, not the most crucial game we've had so far. Anyway, let's look at the lineups. For Emaar, playing at number 1, we have a replacement for Ryan. We have Haider Bangash playing for Emaar today. At 2, the Englishman Charles Cooney. At 3, Santos Iriati. And at the back, having an amazing tournament, Javier Guerrero. For Equity, at number 1, playing his first season in the 12-goal first tournament with his team, Aiden Al-Ahmed Ketmawi. At 2, Alejandro Gauland. At 3, Oscar Colombres. And at the back, 7-goal player, Marcos Araja. So Equity is an 11-goal team. That means they will start with half a goal. Umpires are Matias Baibiene and Peter Wright. And our third man is Santiago Torregueta. So we are in play here in this last of the qualification games for these guys. Emaar in green and the white and pink shirts designed by Madeline Druby for Equity. Haider Bangash getting a touch on the ball early on down in the corner. Aiden tries to steal it and does just enough for Equity. It's now turned here by the 7-goaler. Marcos Araja. He's backed up well by Colombres. But he has it stolen there. Charles Cooney for Emaar manages to get it off him, trying to get out of there, but coming in and helping out is Alejandro Gauland. He leaves it then to the 7-goaler. Oh no, to Colombres. Colombres on a recognizable horse. Kazuko. Backhand comes in. Chulo. He's been playing at back. He's one of the top scorers in the tournament so far. Playing at the back, keeping the back door shut, and then hitting massive passes up to the front, sometimes running through. He's had a fantastic season so far. That's a good little play there. Colombres leaving it there to Alejandro. He peels around. Leaves it to Araja. Marcos Araja puts it into the middle. There's a couple of green shirts there to pick it up. Santos Iriati goes over to the near side. And now Emaar are on the break up the front with Santos. Has a look. He's got a quick course here. He's letting her fly down the field. Hunting him down is Alejandro Gauland. But that's a fantastic approach shot. He'll probably have a go in this next one with a cut shot. Whoa, beautiful goal to get them off the mark. Nice run from Santos. Back door was open. He had a quick horse. They weren't going to catch him. And he executed perfectly. Santos Iriati. On a horse called Pimienta. So. Taking them to 1 goal. I believe half a goal. For Equity have half a goal, I think. So 1 to a half. Equity come out with the line out with Araja. Hits one up forward. Aiden Al-Ahmed is there. He's being chased by Haider. We know Haider's got a big ride-off on him. Gets the ride-off on Aiden and a little backhand. And the goal scorer, Santos, turns it around. Waits for Chulo, his captain, to come and pick it up on this brilliant little black horse, Chulo. It's one of my favorites in this tournament. Look how she runs, just breaks past both of those Equity players. This horse Chulo is riding is absolutely wonderful. Up there, leaves it though, leaves it behind, and it's picked up And turned by Equity. Holding on to it for some time. Chulo comes back around onto it on this little black horse, Manos. Holds up, beats another couple of Equity players there, Chulo. Ball is bouncing quite a bit, but he manages to control it. Colombre is coming back fast on Kazuko to try and stop him near side. Back shot goes to the middle. Aiden's there with a good back shot there. Well played from the young lad. Right place at the right time. And played a good backhand. Sets Colombres up now for the counter. Rolls the wrist, flicks it forward. Doesn't get through though. Turning onto it is Chulo. Charles Cooney waits. Goes to the middle for the pass. That's the big pass. My word. Is that going to go in? That's one of the goals of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, that under the neck was pure class. He had the space. He had a look. I don't know if it was a pass to Cooney or a shot, but it was struck perfectly there from the boards. Must have been 100 yards out at least. What a strike. Chulo Guerrero is really a man on form in his prime at the moment this season. Really impressive. Emaar have been getting better every single game this tournament. And they'll be looking for that 80,000 dirham prize money. This tournament, the Emaar Cup offers. Polo Line OK is our Instagram page. Facebook is Polo Line Int. And YouTube is Polo Line TV. So it's a bit of an English day here. Cloudy. Threatening rain, but I don't think it's going to rain. So 2 goals in the first half of the first chukka for Emaar. 2 beautiful goals, one by Santos and one by Chulo Guerrero. The ball goes into the line-out, pops out again. Chulo's onto it once more. This time a massive near-side backhand, and Santos has read it well. He's broken past Gowland. He's got Haider up at the front. Oh, this is great polo from Emaar. Look at that, how quickly they've got it down the field. Haider gets hooked there by Aiden. Good job by him, but this man was unmarked. Santos Iriarte flicks it in and makes it 3. Wow, this is a team on form, not just one player, but all 4 of these guys are on form, gelling well. It's a well-oiled machine, Emaar. They've been on the UAE polo circuit for a handful of years, 4 or 5 years now, and they're becoming a formidable organization. That was beautiful, though. 3 lovely goals now. That was a great team goal. The other 2 were solo goals, so Equity. Playing their first ever season in the 12 goal. Bound to take some time. They say it takes 3 years for a new organization to win a big tournament. Santos turns out nicely. Nice little horse he's on now, Santos Iriarte, called Bella. Hits that one up to Charles Cooney. Charles comes running onto it. He's hard pressed there, and he does, in fact, get ridden out by Raja. He'll turn it back around. He's got Aiden running around over to the left, takes it out to the right. Colombres tucks in behind in case he's needed there, and Raja brings it up onto the halfway line. Colombres waits patiently behind him and then goes for the pass. That is the pass right up to the front. If they can find Aiden, that would be great. He sneaks past. He tries to sneak past Haider Bangash, but Haider had the better of him. I think Aiden probably had to go for the near side there. Aiden, if they can get it up to him, he'll be able to finish it off. He's got great hand-eye coordination, Aiden. Spends half his life on the one-wheeler. And he can score from anywhere if they can get the passes, but he's being marked by Haider Bangash, which nobody wants. Haider, strong in defense and also a lot of experience playing the high goal. So Aiden's got his work cut out. Comes on to that, though, Aiden. He's really getting involved so far in this first chukka in the 12 goal. Big future ahead of him. He started his polo, Aiden, in the academy just a few years ago, and look how far he's come. That was a good play there. Hit back up by Alejandro, but the man, the backdoor man, Chulo Guerrero, takes it around to the right. Turns it back inside. then smashes a shot that sounded so good. What a connection right up to the halfway line, but there's a couple of pink shirts onto it first. Araja gets there first, tries to turn it. Colombres helps him out with the backhand, and Araja comes back onto the backhand. He'll just want to get it down the ground if he can. Hooter's gone. We've got less than 30 seconds. Araja's coming through himself, cuts through the middle, plays the under the neck toward the goal. He might have time for one more shot at the goal. Couple of seconds left. Araja shoots. Hooter goes before it goes over the line, I think. So Chukka 1 has ended. Equity picking it up a little bit. They were caught off guard at the start. Emaar making it look quite easy, finding big spaces. And getting those 3 goals early on. So we'll take a break here. Emaar on 3, Equity on half. And we're back ready for Chukka number 2. First Chukka was all Emaar. Equity started to pick things up at the end of that Chukka. But Emaar looking to be certainly up there with some of the favourites to win this tournament and claim that 80,000 dirham prize money. 40,000 for the runner-up. The big final being this weekend. Big day here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. If you're in Dubai, you should certainly come down and watch that one. You can bring a picnic and watch from the middle, or you can watch from up on the terrace. Buy a drink and some food. It'll be a great atmosphere. So the second hooter went before the ball went out of play. So we've got a throw in. Equity have won it as well, taking it back in. They're looking good here. They might sneak one in early on, but it hasn't been cleared. It has now. Charles Cooney was the one who eventually got rid of it, but I think it may have gone out over the side, over the back. And if it's come off a defender's stick, the clock, well, it hasn't. It's come off the attacker's stick, I think, so it's a hit in. Chulo Guerrero brings it in for Emaar. Drives a huge shot down the middle. Running onto it is Santos Iriarte. First one there is Colombres. He puts a backhand in. Araja picks it up. But it sits back down for Guerrero. Guerrero taps one shot forward. And then bang, another one up to the front. Not reaching the target. Another backhand comes in. Good one there. Up to Colombres fires it up forward and then kicks on as he tries to get past. Alejandro's blocking for him. Great cut shot toward the goal, Colombres. Chulo Guerrero's got the pressure here with the backhand. My word, what a great backhand. The angle on that, tucking it under the horse's tail. Running onto it was Santos Iriarte, but it looked like there was an Equity shirt coming down the line. Santos must have crossed him. The whistle blows. Shout out to Chukka Charlie. Legend, Chukka Charlie, we miss him. He used to play here. He's moved to Australia now, Charlie, and he's watching from Queensland, Australia, tuning in on Polo Line TV. Great polo player himself. He's going to start playing in Noosa Polo Club very soon. Chukka Charlie Matthews. So, penalty to Equity. Chance for their first goal here. Looks like a 40-yard penalty. Raja hits it perfectly. No, he doesn't. He just pushes it to the right. So yet to get off the mark. They have got that half a goal start, Equity. But Lamar scored 3 goals early on. Equity now seem to have worked them out a little bit, shut them down. Anyway, from the back line, Chulo Guerrero smashes another one forward. Haider Bangash comes onto it. Aiden Ahmed riding hard onto him, puts the pressure on Haider. He's able to check up here though, Haider, and then put another one forward. He's going to try and run round Aiden. Aiden's working like hell to get back to him. Leans out for the hook. Haider Bangash goes over to the near side, takes a shot, and just to the left. Great run, though, by Haider Bangash. Aiden Ahmed did well, kept the pressure on him, and did just enough to stop a goal. But look at this. Nice, over to the near side. Near side strike from Haider. Was a good one. Oh, hang on, sorry, apologies. It's a goal. It's gone in. Oh, Haider Bangash, go lasso. What a goal from him. All the way down the field, near side. Through it goes. I thought it had gone left. Anyway, we're back in play. And Lamar now up to 4. Santos wins the line out. Takes it to the side. Gets it stolen, though, by Marcos Araja. He's going to go himself. He's up at the front. Looks like he's on a quick horse too. Stretching away from Santos. Santos won't catch him. Araja has one look behind him before going for the goal shot. He's able to check up and tap it in and get off the mark. 1.5 goals to 4. Solo goal by Marcos Araja. He's on a horse called F16, scoring that goal, but with 3 minutes 30, halfway through this chukka, they're going to go and change horses. Coming back to the halfway line, a few drops of rain, but nothing serious. Most of these players are used to playing in England, so this won't bother them at all. Halfway through checker number 2. Chulo Guerrero has got on Sky. Santos on Periodista. Charles Cooney on Bartolo. Here we go. Oh, Equity have come out here. Bit of a power play, playing it forward, but of course, Chulo always there in defense. Every time they score a goal, they have to get past that man, which is not easily done. Picked up well by Cooney on the near side. turned nicely by Raja, checking up, and in behind him is Alejandro. He gives it straight back to his 7-goal player and then blocks the man, giving Raja a bit of time and space. He'll bring it a little bit, but he's being hard watched here by Santos. Iriarte drives one forward, hard and far, up to the front. It's a searching pass, but the defense from Chulo was good. Kept the pink shirts away from it and watched it go over the back line, so Emaar take a hit from the back. Chulo Guerrero, of course, on Sky. Guerrero hits that one. Not the big one. Hyder waits for it. Gets hooked quite expertly. But, he's lost it there. And there's a couple of green shirts. Bit of an overlap here. Santos Iriarte. That horse for him stretches out. Colombres is on a flyer, though. He's come right out in front of him and played an amazing near side backhand. What a horse Colombres is on. Then still Equity with the ball with Araja. Brings it a little bit further. Cooney's coming in to put the pressure on him. He's got 2 green shirts either side, 1 green shirt either side of him. Then he sends one up. Aiden Al-Ahmed is there if it needs finishing, just out to the right. It's good though. Aiden's there waiting for it. They're going to have to keep an eye on Aiden because he can score when you give him the ball. He's very likely to finish it off, especially on this horse. He's on Martinita, one of his first and favorite horses. That chestnut horse with a white face. Chulo Guerrero cuts a small pass out to Santos to the right. Santos brings it a little bit further, but he's got the 7-goaler riding him off. Chulo Guerrero comes onto it. He doesn't hold onto it very well, though. Marcos Kaku Araja takes a shot from long range. Bit of a Hail Mary, but he struck it perfectly. Wow, another great goal. We're seeing some beautiful goals today. That one hit from the left-hand side, just inside the boards. Again, about 100 yards out. Kaku Araja fires it through. And it goes again, comes out, and onto it now is Chulo Guerrero. Once more on this little horse, Sky. He cuts one up forward, trying to run onto it. In defense, though, is Araja. Araja coming back, not managing to do a lot with it. Colombres is there. He plays a tail backhand. Running onto it nicely is Araja. Cooney, I think, is going to get there first. Plays an open backhand, puts it into the middle. But not much is going to happen. Turned and hit away. Nice clearing shot from Colombres then. We've heard the first bell. Gowland comes onto it. Drives one up forward. Sorry, this is Gowland up at the front. Working hard. Can he find space here? Big under the neck attempt. Not getting past his man though. And Charles Cooney comes back for it. But comes back with it for Emaar. Opens up. But we hear the second bell blown by Tiger, the head groom and the timekeeper. Tiger, he blows the hooter, calls end of Chaka. Emaar winning 4 goals to Equities, 2.5 halfway through this qualification game. And we'll take a break here at Polo Line TV, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
What was your first car, model and color?
Ford Fiesta 86. Ford Fiesta Diesel, perdón. gris oscuro.
My first car actually was a 1978 Mini pickup, and it was in blue.
Una Volkswagen Saveiro blanca, del 78.
Duna Diesel
1.3 que no sé lo que era.
Un Peugeot 205 color verde.
Ford F100 1971, motor V8, negra, hermosa.
Toyota Corolla blanco.
Jeep Willys, inglés, modelo 57, me lo regaló mi viejo cuando cumplí 15.
Ford Focus, color gris, año 2008 creo.
Es impresionante, era para la playa, ¿no?
Buena nave. No tenía nada. Ni vidrio, ni aire, ni dirección. No tenía nada.
Se me rompía cada rato. Sí, me daba unos dolores de cabeza. Vivía en el taller.
Y la extraño, la verdad que sí, a veces sí. Soy medio melancólico.
Welcome back, everybody. Polo liners around the world and everyone at the game here, Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Ready for the third chukker. Emaar looking strong, but Equity picking things up. Scores 4 goals to 2.5 for Emaar. Starting with a throw-in. And Guerrero wins it. Drives one up to the front. Haider's there to try and pick it up. Aiden's watching him well. Nice shot from Haider. Aiden's going to run onto this quickly. Stretches ahead a lot. Gets a little backhand and just enough to get it past Haider and to his man as well. Good work from Aiden. Still a shot comes in for Emaar. Over to the left-hand side. Aiden playing a great game. His best game we've seen him play in the 12-goal. Aiden Al-Ahmed only started polo 3.5 years ago here at the Polo Academy. Check us out, the Polo Academy, on Instagram. Out to the right-hand side. Colombres stops on it, waits for Araja to come and support him. Every pink shirt has a green shirt next to him. They're well marked here, but they break away there. Raja from his man, no. Cooney gets the hook on the 7-goaler, and Haider comes in to pick it up quick and start the counter-attack. Nice play here from Emaar as Haider puts it up toward the middle, up onto the 30. He's got no one defending him at the moment. He's able to check, go for the half-swing finish, and that was classy, but not classy enough. Just out to the right, Haider Bangash. Nice play, though. Cooney with the hook. And Haider picking up the loose ball. The defense is so good. We saw Equity. The game's nicely spread out, but every pink shirt had a green shirt on him. This time, looks like Aiden might have a bit of space. Aiden on this horse plays it out to the boards. Haider's waiting for him. Dally, dally, dally is the call. Aiden brings it in toward the middle. Wow, he's playing a good game, this young lad. Only 14, 15 years old. Plays that one forward. Haider misses it on the near side, giving an Aiden a chance to straighten it up. Come on, Aiden, you good thing. Oh, still he's got hold of it, Aiden. Eventually it takes another man to come in, which leaves Alejandro free to finish it off. Not quite managing to do so. The whistle blows, though. Aiden Al-Ahmed, great run from him. Awesome. Coming past there. I think it may have gone over the line. Is that a goal? I think so. They're coming back to the middle. Well done, Aiden. Running it all the way in from the halfway line, in the boards, across the middle, gets past Haider. It then takes Emaar. I think it was Santos, had to leave his man to come and stop Aiden, which left Alejandro clear to put it in. So, well, back within half a goal. Equity have sorted things out now. Emaar 4, Equity 3.5. Perhaps it was a penalty 1 for the foul in front of the goal, because not only is the goal awarded, but Equity will start with a hit from the halfway line. So brought in by Araja. Colombres comes in behind him if he's needed. Charles Cooney does so much work. He's a great defensive player, is Cooney. Tough on the man. Chulo Guerrero tries to clear that on the near side. Doesn't manage to. Aiden's there with a little backhand. But Santos Iriarte has time. And then he hits it up forward. Running onto it is Haider. They got to watch out for this. Haider's found some space. Aiden's tracking back quickly. He's on a quick horse. And, Haider's put it out to the left. Aiden's going to have time to come in and get him. Checking right up on it. Haider Bangash. He's got a green shirt next to him. They've both gone over the top. And there's an equity shirt behind to pick it up. Turns it round. Araja out to the side. There's Colombres to help him. Leaves it behind. Onto it quickly is Cooney. Cooney plays it up toward the goal. He tries to stretch ahead. Colombres comes to try and stop him. Doesn't get the hook. Cooney takes a shot. It goes in through the goals. And Emaar get another one. Not the most beautiful goal, but it counts. 4 goals. 5 goals now to 3.5. Shout out to Hassan Alabar as well. He's watching the game here. Also, another young lad. Started playing in the academy with Aiden. He's a good buddy of Aiden, Hassan Alabar. He's at home drinking his mate, watching this game. Won't be long until he has his own 12-goal team as well. Probably watching it on the app. There we've got the Polo Line TV in the App Store. If you haven't already, go and download that app. It's a fantastic way to keep up with all the polo across the world. So halfway through the third chukker, the players have gone to change. Santos Iriarte is on Olivetti. Chulo is on River. That comes out with Santos and Olivetti. Charles Cooney jumps on the loose ball, but Araja, I think, is coming down the line. So Equity look like they'll get a hit from here. Nice looking horse, Olivetti, with that wide face of Santos Iriarte. So Rajas will take this just inside his half. At the moment, his teammates are staying quite close. Oscar is teeing it up for him. Gowland and Aiden trying to sneak through and find some space up at the front. Bangash's job is to stop Aiden. Aiden got past him. If the ball would get past to Aiden, he could finish it off. Running hard onto its Colombres, but turning now is Olivetti and Santos Iriarte. He's not going to try and run round the man. He's going to... Well, he tried to pass it to Cooney, not finding him. Araja's there at the back to pick it up. Cooney watches him carefully, but he's able to turn it, Araja, and take it out to the right. Cooney still on him. Aiden's found a bit of space. That pass doesn't come through, but luckily Colombres comes in behind just in time to pick that up, turn it, and then smack it away up toward the front. Running onto that one quickly will be Araja, but he gets hooked again. And it may be a bit sore. Maybe he got his hand. I don't know. It looks like he's in pain there. Araja, as he comes through on that. Haider comes in for the hook. Chance he may have caught his fingers on that. Whistle blows just to check he's okay. With 2 minutes left of the third. And a goal and a half in it. Lamar holding on to their lead they got on early on. Araja, my guess is he just got caught on his fingers or his wrist on that hook from Haider Bangash. They haven't called for the ambulance, so that's a good sign. And they've said play. Well, maybe it wasn't his line at all. I was just speculating here, but the hit's gone for Emaar. He's driven it up forwards. But it hasn't got to the man, and well, he looks all right, Araja. Anyway, he's turned that nicely and brought it in across. No, he hasn't managed to keep it. Cooney's got some space up at the front. Colombres, we know he's on a quick horse though, Colombres. I don't think he's going to let him go past. So Cooney stops and checks, does well there to reach out and keep hold of it, but doesn't get past Colombres. Not today, he says. And then Araja's back on it again, doing a lot of work as Araja on this horse. Eventually, another whistle. This game's just slowing down a little bit as we're seeing more whistles. Things get a bit more tense. Kaku on a horse called Al Sidra, that light-coloured chestnut Araja is riding. He's doing a lot of damage, and he's just earned his team a penalty, 60-yarder. So Raja will take that from the 60 yards. It's along the ground and out to the right. Didn't get hold of that, but we did hear a whistle there. Perhaps it just came off a defender's stick, which means safety 60, and another go from the 60-yard penalty for Kaku. This time he'll be looking to loft it over the top. Strong, but no, not this time. 1 minute left of chukker number 3. Emaar still holding on to that lead. 5 goals to 3.5. You may notice it's not the most intense game, as Emaar have already qualified themselves through to the semi-finals, the main semis, after winning both of their first games. Equity playing their first ever 12-goal tournament through to the subsidiary semis. So 30 seconds left of chukker number 3. Chulo brings it in, puts on the gas, beats his first man. He's coming through now. He's running himself. Hits that one up toward the halfway line, but they're in defense on that big black horse. Nice backhand from Colombres. Loose ball picked up by Gowland. Gowland trying to sneak around the front, not getting past anyone. Chulo with a backhand. First hooter's gone, and Haida Bangash is coming onto it. Colombres will try and stop him on the near side. Picks it up, takes it forward first. Has a look to see what support he's got, then gets a good under the next shot. Kaku picks it up and then hits one quietly down toward the middle. Chulo Guerrero is takes out Aiden, but doesn't get the backhand. Well done to Aiden Al Ahmed there for putting the pressure on Chulo. Aiden really playing very, very well in his first ever 12-goal tournament. Of those, just -1 goal. Handicap committee be watching him. So that'll end chukker number 3 with Emaar on 5. Equity still in it, only just with 3.5. 5 goals to 3.5. We'll take a small break and be back in a minute. Welcome back for the last chucker here, Emaar Equity Polo Team. So 5-3. Emaar have been looking very, very strong this whole season, actually. They're already through to the semi-finals. Using this game as an opportunity to run the horses a little bit. The finals, the big finals of the Emaar Cup 2025 will be on Sunday the 23rd. This Sunday coming, so do tune in on Polo Line TV. And if you're in Dubai, come and watch. It'll be a great day. Battling it out for that 80,000 dirham prize money. So there's a throw in. Comes out of the line out. And Arajas gets it for Equity. Colombres comes to try and get in the way and block for Araja. Doesn't manage to. And Chulo comes in to pick it up, riding a white horse called Maya. Hits that one nicely down the field like he does so often. Aiden working hard with Haida Bangash gives Colombres a chance to stop and turn this around to the right. And then leaves it for Araja to come round the outside. Aiden goes forward for the pass. It's a good pass. In fact, it might be a shot. It's going all the way across the front of the goal. And there is Chulo on that grey horse, Maya, once more to turn it. And get rid of it, up to the front. Santos Iriarte stretching out forward, gets a swing and a miss. It's picked up and taken over into his own half by Colombres. Another one. Now he turns it out to the right. Aiden Al Ahmed is in behind at the moment. A little bit of a melee as Araja probably comes out with it. Yeah, he does, the 7-goal player. And then gets hooked by Iriarte. Colombres, though, comes charging through, claiming the line. Iriarte came over to make a play. There's a chance he came across that line. Colombres was charging right down it, heading toward the goal, so the umpires blew the whistle and will take this to whichever penalty spot they see fit. Looks like a 60 for Equity, and they'll need this. 5 minutes 40 left, and a goal and a half to get a win here. They would love a win. There's a 40, and it's been hit well, and it's gone through there. Araja slots that one in. So, getting close. Equity, I mean, there were no easy games here, but Equity had pulled out Abu Dhabi and AM Polo in the draw in their first 2 games. That's 2 teams who are in the final of the UAE Polo Federation Cup, 2 of the strongest 12-goal teams in the country. So for their first tournament, they had a difficult draw. Aiden comes on to that, but it had to go near side. Umpires were right behind it. So yeah, they had a tough draw. They got beaten in their first 2 games. Anyway, they're half a goal down here. They might get a win before they go through to the subsidiary semi-final. Chulo Guerrero then on this beautiful white horse, Maya. Harry Snow is watching. He's rooting for Equity. Here at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club, there's lots of fans, Equity fans. As we're very proud of Aiden for coming out of the, coming through the academy, graduating through the academy, and into the 12 goal. It's a big accomplishment for him. Oh, Horse just has a little stumble, gets back up, and then the man has a stumble after that, but he looks all right. Colombres. Little bit of rain has come down, may have just made the field a little bit greasy on the top. Horse goes back to the pony lines. Colombres looks fine, he's tough. Ambulance comes just to check him anyway. Yeah, so this afternoon we've got those two teams playing actually, Abu Dhabi and AM Polo. So this game, like we said, both these teams already have secured their position in the subsidiary or the main semi. The next game, Abu Dhabi versus AM, a very important game for them, almost like a quarter-final. The winner of that game will go straight through to the semi, the main semi, and the loser will go through to the subsidiary semi. I think both of those teams with one win and one loss. So that's a very important game here. Do tune in to that at 4:15 p.m. Dubai time. But we're here in the last chuck-out with 4.5 minutes to go and half a goal in it. Colombres hops back on that big black horse he played earlier on. Great drive forward, huge torpedo of a shot there from Chulo. He's hoping it's going to go all the way. I think it's just going to sit down just a little bit short, and Colombres gets there first to turn it around to the left as well. That nice big black horse stopped well for him. Gives him time to turn it, roll his wrists and put it up forward to Kaku. Kaku turns on the gas, comes up forward, reaches up in the air. That would have been a good photo if there's a photographer there. Raja still in control of the ball, the 7-goal player. Peels around the outside, coming across the middle. They're looking for this goal. They want the win here, Equity. Be good for their morale going into the subsidiary semi-finals, running through and around. There's Colombres on that big black horse. Whistle goes, though. Guerrero will have a penalty. He'll tee it up, riding Maya that. And we know whether he can hit this hard. He could score from here. This is in range. But they're going to take this chance. They're going to change horses now with 3 minutes, 48 seconds left of the very last chucker. Half a goal in it, and they'll go change horses for the last time. Yeah, so Chulo Guerrero tees it up. He's got a hit from here. Let's see what he does. Is he going to run it, pass it, or have a go? He's on Aleja, little chestnut with a short neck. It's hard. It's definitely long enough from the middle all the way. It's gone 150 yards and more. But just to the left-hand side. What a strike. So Raja from the middle hits a nice one left to Aiden Al-Ahmed. Back on Martinita. Good backhand though from Haider Bangash. The Pakistani James Bond. Santos playing a big full swing in the middle, getting hooked out of it, and Colombres coming back onto it on this big black horse in the air, and picked up though by Chulo. Has a look behind and tails the backhand, turned well onto it is Santos Iriarty. Santos then puts it out to the side. He's got Cooney behind him if he needs. Cooney comes in, tries to take command for Santos. Santos can't get it out of the danger. Working hard in the middle is Alejandro Gauland and Colombres. Colombres comes out with it. Cooney, though, near side, takes it to the side, has a look left and right. Stolen, though. Colombres came and nicked it on the near side, plays it up to Araja. Kaku plays it up forward. Haider Bangash is in defense there. He's good at that. Plays a near side backhand. And it's well picked up by Santos. Luckily, he's got Cooney behind him. Plays it forward once, Cooney. And twice. There's a few pink shirts around him. One of them is Colombres. Colombres climbing all over him. Might have got caught in front. Or did Cooney go round the back and climb all over Colombres? Putting himself in danger. So hit to equity. Time running out. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. And they want to get just one goal more they need to come out with a win. It'll just give them that boost in morale going into the subsidiary semis. Equity, they'd love a win here. Beats one man, does Araja. Colombres is behind him. Aiden and Ali go up forward. Long, they've gone long. Araja takes it a little bit further. Now he's coming through himself. Santos Iriarty gets the push. He gets it toward the middle there, but Santos is onto it with a backhand. Well played by the young Argentine. Coming back onto it, though, is Colombres. Colombres has a chance to get equity in the lead for the very first time. He's pushing it toward the goal. The backhand does come in, though. Oh, last chance effort, last chance save from Iriarty, and now Chulo has it on their side. Chulo right out the back, running down on this small horse with the short neck. He runs it over the halfway line. Chulo up to the front. We don't often see him running up at the front here, Chulo. Usually he's at the back, but he's decided to run this time, and he's just run the length of the field, near side, under the neck, followed up by Cooney. Can't quite get onto it, and the backhand comes in from Equity. They're starting to really open now as we've got to break away the other side. The back door's open the other way now. It's Colombres. We know this big black horse can run. Hits it up forward. No, there's a couple of green shirts around Colombres, and so he's able to leave it there. There's a loose man behind him. That's Araja. He puts it back up to Colombres. Haider gives him a big ride-off. Colombres still able to take the shot and puts Equity in the lead with 50 seconds left. For the first time on the game, Equity are up ahead, and they're well within a very good chance of winning their first game of the tournament here, Equity. 36 seconds to go. They will have another throw-out. Lamar will have one last chance, but this could be a win for Equity. Not that it changes anything in the standings. Lamar are still through to the main semis, Equity to the subsidiaries. Anyway, here we go. Lamar have won the line-out. And they've got 15 seconds here. They are on the attack. They're going to have to hit every shot perfectly. That was a perfect one to Santos. Santos can't mess around with it for too long. Equity don't want to foul either. Santos takes a shot. It's out to the right. Backhand, good one. Comes in from Araja. And it's enough to win the game for Equity. So well done, Aiden and his Equity team. They get their first win in the 12-goal And the fan club will be happy with that one. Great for their morale going into the subsidiary semis. Emaar scored some beauties, especially early on. Some great goals, some superb polo. As things got a little bit tense halfway through the game, it got a little bit more sticky, but we saw some nice polo, a nice game to watch, and great to see Equity get their first win. Emaar still looking very, very strong. They scored 3 goals in the first, putting them up 3 goals to Equity's half. Second chukker ended 4 goals and Equity 2.5. A third chukker was 5 goals to Emaar, Equity 3.5. And then the last chukker, Emaar stayed on 5 and Equity went up to 5.5. Sneaking the win right at the end. Equity polo team in the 12th goal. So we've got another game. We're going to move over on to field 1 now for the game in 45 minutes. That's Abu Dhabi versus AM. So we'll have a look at the best goals here. Santos Iriarte running it down the length of the field early on. We saw some great goals. This is one of the goals of the tournament for me. Massive under the neck by Chulo Guerrero. Look at that. What a strike. Beautiful goal. Massive under the neck on that beautiful black horse, Manos. Santos again. He's having a superb season in this Emaar team. He's really changed it for these guys. He's stepped into the team for this tournament, and he's done really well. Hyderabad Gash scored a cracker here, puts it over to the near side, and then strikes that one through, just tucks in. Left side of the post. The goal judge thought it went wide, but it just snuck in. Here's a Raja. That one runs in nicely for him. And we might get this goal by Raja was pretty special as well. From outside by the boards, straightens it up and smashes it through the middle there. What a strike. From seemingly nothing, puts it through. Cooney here slices that one through for Emaar. Doing a good job, Cooney, also playing his debut with Emaar. Doing a lot of work in defence, allowing Chulo to do his thing. Colombres gets that under the neck to win the game. In fact, 5.5 goals to 5 for Equity Polo Team. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Here are the stats. Emaar scored all of their 5 goals were field goals, so that's nice to see. 3 field goals for Equity. Even on the throw-ins, 7 each. Not many fouls, being not the most competitive game, like I said. And there weren't too many fouls, which was great. 5 fouls for Emaar, 6 fouls for Equity, which is a nice low number. And, well, Emaar didn't even get any penalties. Equity got 2 out of their 4 penalties, and they missed a corner. So a good game. Well done to Equity. They'll be happy to come out that with a win going into their subsidiary semi, which is to be confirmed. It's on the calendar for Thursday, although they're talking about moving all the games to Friday. Semi-finals will be on Friday the 21st and the big finals on the 23rd. We've got a game now here in 45 minutes. That's Abu Dhabi versus AM Polo. That's a crucial game for those teams playing to get into the main semi-final. So thank you very much, guys. Don't go far. Just go and get a cup of tea or a beer out of the fridge and come back, and we'll be